Soon as you start walking, jaws start dropping, champagne popping. Yeah, it's the one that they keep talking, but I can't knock it. It's that thing rocking. Yeah, I met a woman at the champagne party.
Hey, what's happening? This is Champagne Party. It's your girl Sparkle. How y'all doing?
Sophia Elizabeth in the building.
And we got our guest co-host. We got a whole team here today. We got Tim in the building.
Michael Harris, baby.
Okay, we got Amira
gang.
in the building. Yes, and then we got Miss Shauna, Sporty Barbie
in the house.
No, we need to talk to Sporty because, girl, last
yeah.
time we had a whole segment about you getting in a fight.
Girl.
See, I didn't want to give this girl that much energy.
And
Didn't you get in a fight at Angel's party too? Almost.
ever since then, you been. You know what?
Are you a fighter?
No.
She's a fighter. She's in this corner. We have.
For real, yeah.
She be
I'm
ready.
not a
She be
fighter,
like,
but I do
what?
defend myself.
You don't strike me as a fighter.
And that's why people keep fucking with me.
Oh.
You held your shit down on that video. I seen the
And
video.
I will
we
always do
seen
that.
the video.
Sometimes you gotta let them know.
It went viral.
Oh my God.
Well, people posted it for clout. They literally tagged the Zeus Network. They tagged me, and they tagged the girl that fought me. But she missed. So
What happened? Can you tell us?
Yeah. I guess I can kind of get into it.
Yeah,
without
a little
giving her
bit.
Too much of my fucking time.
Right.
But anyway, I don't know. Me and her, we were building a friendship. I haven't seen this girl in months. I don't know. I blocked her because she has negative energy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't need that type of energy in my life. And I guess she was waiting to see me. I don't know. So literally in that video, though, I'm standing like with my homegirl looking at my phone. And I guess she was popping off her nails and taking her shoes off and made a whole scene before coming to me. So little did they know somebody was recording them doing all of this shit. So it was a setup.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And anyways, they walked up to me and the girl said,
what did she say? That's what we was trying to figure out in the video.
She said, why you follow my man on Instagram? And then I said, we are not doing this right here. I put my hand up and then she swung and then she missed and that's how the shit went down.
Oh, come on then.
Why are you following
Good
her?
And she
night.
didn't even give me a chance to respond, but we didn't even have to. Like, that's not what the beef was
Okay,
about.
but
clearly.
she asked you, why are you following her man on Instagram?
Yeah, let me tell you though, the man got.
Was she
100
somebody that
followers.
was but was she somebody that was is she like big on Instagram?
She's trying to be on Zeus. She's trying to be a baddie so bad.
You need to be a baddie.
I know I am a baddie already, but that's the
need to go
thing. Like
and
she want to
hand
be
you
like
Zeus?
so bad.
Hello.
Come on, Zeus.
That's her audition.
We need
She
her
tried to-
on.
That's exactly. She got a whole audio audition tape.
Right. You don't even need to record anything. It's all
It's right there.
right
Just
there.
snatch up
Everyone
those
kept
clips.
zooming in on your booty on the second take.
No, it's
Because she was
cool.
wearing no panties.
Why you gotta do that?
No, I'm gonna do it. No,
You know
she
one
was
thing,
out
though,
here,
I
no
really-
damn panties.
I really like they really don't bother me though. Like I really like whatever. I wasn't expecting to show my ass that day, but I
was
had to
with the
defend
shit.
myself.
She
Would I
But
got
you had to
panties
show
on?
your
Nah.
ass.
It was with the
Literally,
shit.
and like
Be with the
She
shit, right? You
said,
can't be anything.
like, sexy red, let that coochie breathe. Shake that
Who here don't wear drawers?
I don't.
It
wear
depends.
sometimes.
What time of day is it?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I got some on right now, but
Some
I
gonna
usually
crawl up
don't
your
wear
ass if you don't wear no drawers.
It
Tony, you
depends
wear
on what
drawers?
you're
where,
wearing.
and where you're sitting.
I'm the only one that does.
Now I go commando for sure.
I ended up get out.
I am one person that will go commando. I have no qualms about that
There's
shit.
nothing wrong with it, but it depends on what you're wearing. You know,
You can't fall
just
asleep
be
around
out
someone
here.
with no
Well, you
drawers
know,
on. That's all I
sometimes
know.
if you wear listen, y'all. If you're wearing a thong
why
or
she
something,
know.
Don't fall
if you're
asleep
wearing
like
a
that.
thong or something, you don't want the thong line or like the panty line.
Right.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it depends on what you're
Yeah.
wearing. That's
Yeah.
true.
You was wearing a
Some
On
mini
people
that
skirt.
day,
not to wear drawers.
I wasn't wearing any though, just because of the line.
Yeah,
And I was walking like I needed to not wear any. So
Yeah.
whatever.
That's
It
her
is what it
excuse.
is.
She needed to not wear any,
Hey.
so that's what
They got something
okay.
good to look at.
They
There she
did.
go.
There
That
it
was
is.
good. That was good.
That's how you
All right.
show your ass.
So we're gonna go ahead and hop right on into it. 'Cause
Speaking of fights,
Speaking of fights, what?
Tasha
God.
K was out here fighting
Stomping
in
on her heads.
Miami.
Tasha fought?
Tasha K was
I thought
out
she was
there.
all mouth.
Child.
she was
She looked
fighting
like
a
she
man.
with it.
Don't know who
she
it
was
is.
stomping with her little
Stomping on
heels.
her.
It was nothing like connecting or nothing like that, but you could see.
Do
like,
y'all know
she,
what happened with that? Like why?
we allegedly, she was with her man at this podcast event in Miami, right? And I guess some man supposedly said that she got a big ass, and then that's what caused all
Leave your
that.
man at home, ladies. Stop bringing him to the club.
Oh my God.
It was something that went viral.
club.
the beach.
It wasn't a club. It was a podcast event.
So she stuck the nigga's head because he said her booty was big.
I think it was more
That
to
can't be
it
it.
because that's
Yeah,
crazy.
definitely
the
more to
level
it.
of hostility that was there was ridiculous. All because I would have been like, okay,
She was
thank
mad.
you.
Maybe he touched her ass.
But
or
like,
something.
stay right here, baby.
But she was with her man, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
He was fighting the dude, and she was, you
Yeah.
know, putting her heel, doing some little kicks.
She knows
to
she
him.
don't need no more smoke with the cords. So I don't
So
know.
wait a
okay, can I
minute.
ask it very?
But her
Can
man
I
didn't fight. Her
No,
man,
her man was fighting.
and so she jumped
for
in.
her?
Yeah.
Who is Tasha K?
I would jump in.
She's
I'm
a
a-
podcaster.
Look at him. What
Who is that? Her? Oh, that's her.
That's the one who said
And that's
Cardi
her
The
man.
one that
That's
be
her
like,
husband?
They actually look alike.
oh
Man and the
wow.
dude, they got
I'll
the
set that
same
shit out
lips.
now.
They got the
Okay,
same lips.
I try to stay on it. The innocent side of
I know who
journalism.
she is.
I try.
You can't because
Okay.
now she's out here putting all her thoughts and opinions in everybody else's business.
I'm just wondering why she didn't learn her lesson. with
She
Cardi B.
hasn't. She hasn't. And
Oh,
now
that's the one that
she's
Cardi B sued for like.
$4 million.
And then she have
Yeah.
to give up her house and all this other stuff to pay
Oh.
it.
She's saying she ain't got it, but I think she got some money overseas.
It was because she lied about something, right? She lied about
Allegedly, she lied.
about something about Cardi, and Cardi was
Cardi
able to
won,
for
though.
like defamation
Cardi
or something.
won, and she said she ain't got the money, she ain't paying the money, and that's it. And she's still running her mouth. So now
I think
she's
Cardi
talking.
just wanted to prove a point. with her
Yeah,
ass.
totally.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
Right.
She be running her. She do though.
Yeah.
And she got a lot of followers on her YouTube, which makes me seem like she does have some money in the bank. But
I think Cardi need to send somebody for her.
Cardi do her
She
bruja.
trying to
She
say
probably-
it out loud, but the level of shit talking she doing, I would have
Cardi
been like,
do her little spells.
I'm like,
Bruja, bruja.
Cardi do her little
somebody,
santeria.
you know.
Go ahead and kill a chicken and pray
Use
to
what you
it.
got.
But
Get
have you
what you
guys?
want.
Did you guys see what Tasha K was saying about Ashanti and Nelly?
What about him? Don't talk about no Ashanti Nelly slander at all.
Yes, that's
Her
what
conversation
I'm
was
saying.
full of haterade.
It is, and we got a little
How
video.
can you hate on
She
them?
defending,
We don't have a video of her kicking a nigga in the
Let's-
head.
Quasimodo. She
Exactly.
tried to act
Where's
like
those
she
videos
tried to
at?
gaslight it a little bit and act like she was on her side, but she
Right.
was really being a hater.
So we're gonna go ahead and play this video for us.
I wanna see it.
because she was sipping. I thought it was kind of funny because I kind of like Tasha K when she's sipping her little wine, and then she did that little chair thing. But let's watch it. I'm sorry, I don't want to spill the beans. I just thought it was entertaining.
Oh, okay.
Keep talking.
So basically, she was, on her show.
Honestly,
she was
I feel like
Ashanti through, I guess, 2 birthday parties.
three.
She did not throw 3.
She said 3.
Okay.
So it's.
Where
Does
is
she-
your mama throwing your party?
she
Why
like
gotta
a-
be this bitch?
What
every
does she
time?
do? Is she like
Oh
a
my
cooker?
God.
Does she cook or
Ooh,
what is
she
she?
bought a
Tasha
car,
K?
didn't she?
Or she just like a gossip blog?
She's a
Yeah.
she's a
Yeah.
gossip.
Oh,
blog.
she
She's
just.
a
Oh,
female
okay.
Jason Lee.
So like
She's
a Hollywood
Wendy
Unlocked kind of.
Williams.
Okay, okay,
Wendy
okay,
Williams.
okay.
Tony.
You'll find that one on
Nelly's birthday.
It's just you can type in Tasha K
Anyway,
speaks on
Ashanti
Nelly
should
and
have been
Ashanti.
moved on to a
You can
rich
type
African
that
girl.
in.
We're not doing this. You buying niggas cars who left you for a plain ass Miss
Wait.
Jackson. We're not doing
No,
this.
don't do that. Don't do that because I like them together.
I don't know. And them veneers on Nelly is just I don't know.
Does he have veneers? I did not. I have
And
not
it's
seen.
overlapping.
No.
It's
So
it's the
let's
overlap.
let's show
You
the
have under-
pictures of Ashanti and Nelly. So we have this. We're gonna show the picture of them together. They've been smiling ear to ear ever since he marched across the
one.
verses to go and talk to
Go
her.
grab that baby girl.
And
That's
he was
right.
like, "I'm getting my woman back." And
Now
I
you
love
can't even
it.
hate on this, but these pictures, they look,
Look at him with his eyes closed. Oh
they
my God, he
look
loves it.
in
hell.
love.
She gives him peace.
I love
and
love, too.
I hope
I'm a
he's
sucker,
giving her
boy.
peace too.
As soon as I
Okay.
see some love, man.
They don't care. They don't care what none of us are saying. They don't give a fuck.
No issue.
Cause what else do they have to prove at this point? Like they are multi-platinum.
Right.
They have money. They have success. They have everything. Like
And Nelly's like 48
the
or
most we could do
49
for
or
them is
whatever.
continue to talk about
Oh,
them.
he is 50. Yes, come on.
Honestly,
Yeah,
when
and
he
he
finally
looks
leaves her again for a
fantastic.
plain ass
Yes.
Miss Jackson
50.
bitch, y'all gonna be like,
They
all
both
right,
look
so
great.
Sophia, go on. Go on and talk about it.
No, I'm not.
But he already tried to run away from her and it didn't work.
He
And he came
did.
running back.
Honestly, when I seen her dating Flo Rida, I was like, girl, you do not have no taste. Because nobody want Flo Rida.
So the background
what his
story
dick look like.
is when Nelly and Ashanti was first together, she really liked him. They was in love and all this stuff. Ashanti wanted to get married. Nelly said he's married to his music. He wasn't ready for all that. So she was just
come on,
like,
Nelly.
So I guess
Nelly,
Ashanti,
stop.
if this is the correct story, then she just, walked away from it.
So she was forceful. Like, you can't pressure a guy to marry you.
Right, right.
Yeah. You can't be like, when are we getting married? When are we getting married? Marry,
Right.
marry.
They were
Like, what the fuck?
young. They were in the industry.
Yeah.
Ashanti probably saw the bullshit that was going on in
Yeah.
the industry, so she
Was
probably
trying
wanted
to-
to protect it. She probably wanted protection. She probably wanted that covering. So
Well, wait, but she was with
Why he look like
she was with she was
Like a
with
pastor, right?
she was with Yo Gotti. She didn't need protection. She was with Yo Gotti.
That
I mean, not Yo
actor,
Gotti, Irv Gotti.
I was like, Yo Gotti.
that wasn't
Yeah,
her
Irv
man,
Gotti.
but it wasn't really her man. She was sharing.
Yeah, because
You
wasn't
know.
We're
Irv
not
was
doing
married.
niggas under 5'10".
Yeah.
Is Irv Gotti short?
Yes, and he's
And he
fat.
was married.
Yeah.
And he
I
was married.
heard
Like he
hadn't
wanted
had
her
no
when she was
dick.
underage. Now
Yeah.
some got we need a new surviving.
that's-
All right.
I mean,
Irv
that's
Gotti.
the,
Pass the grade.
that's the truth.
Pass it on down.
You know what though? There are mamas who send their little 15-year-old girls
That's
to
right.
their men.
R.
That's right.
Kelly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Them girls.
Yeah,
That's
because she
right.
was young right here.
Yeah, so
And he
basically.
said he
Ew,
was
Irv
obsessed with
Gotti.
her, and he said he loved her.
That looks
You had a
terrible.
whole woman at home, and you was at home. I mean, you was in the studio
But why do you
obsessed
want
with
a
this
young
woman.
Lusting
girl?
over Ashanti.
That's how it goes down,
He
though.
wanted her so bad. It's crazy. So basically, Tasha K,
I'm
she
sorry.
was going in because she feels Ashanti was doing too much for him. And she doesn't have a ring or anything to show. So she was saying all that. It's time for her to have kids. It's time for her to get a ring. And she said, Tasha K said, she got a big belly and she's been married twice. And I was like,
To
okay.
a busted ass guy, like, okay, if you're gonna get a bomb guy, you're gonna have to be looking good. But Ashanti should have been on a rich African like Eve and all these other girls, a
He
billionaire.
ain't got no African.
But she got
He's
her a white billionaire.
United Kingdom.
We're doing
guy.
white guys 2024. We ain't
White
fucking with no
guys.
black guys no more.
Why not? I like black men.
But you know
And
what?
like, what?
But you know what? Ashanti strikes me as the type of girl that loves love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what?
See,
I mean, she
You
done
know
been
what
through all the
Tasha K did
bullshit.
say, though?
Right.
She was
What
like,
did she
you was
say?
a side chick going on vacations with Splendas.
yeah.
With them daddies,
She
and
was.
you never posted nobody you was with. But once I seen her with Flo Rida, I was like, "Girl,
I
something
did
wrong with
not
your
know
pom-pom."
she was with
Because you
Flo
cannot
Rida.
get no. Flo Rida is not. Flo Rida is not it. I'm sorry. Flo Rida
She
is not
like-
it.
she
Girl.
like the
There's
dirty,
so many
dirty.
fine ass other guys, like better guys. Like,
And she's a great looking woman. I love me some Ashanti.
Her
She
body is
looks
big and
looked the
everything.
same.
but I remember
Yeah.
when Nick
She
Cannon
nice.
said that her best friend's feet was fucked up. What's her name? Christina Milian. So guys are really like the smallest thing will make them turn off you.
Okay, but they can have
Like, if you
receding
have a bush-
hairlines, fucking bare bellies,
Fucked up
and,
feet.
Like
Two.
they better knock it off because we gotta do so much.
don't
Yeah,
know.
we do. You
Just
can't
to
have a
keep-
Wait,
bush.
okay, so can I ask? Can I ask? Can I ask?
let
so-
a man
Wait,
that
wait,
really
wait,
turned off
because
by
we
the
know
things
we
that
talk about
think
a
are
lot.
wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
Go ahead.
I don't know a man that's really turned off by stretch marks. I don't know a man that's really turned off by.
But
that's
niggas
not
are
clean
turned
up.
off by feet
I don't
for
really
sure.
know. I have never not been fucked because
of your feet.
of my stretch marks, because my titties don't sit. I know. You know what I mean?
But I'm
Like,
talking about feet.
But feet, they
Feet
don't
is a big deal. I feel like
Yeah,
for
they don't
guys.
want your
All
shit
you gotta
to
do is
look-
throw some
I
socks
do.
on.
Why you throwing up gang signs with your
Feet is a big deal. Maybe we'll see.
If you don't cut your toenails, you ain't getting fucked. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, if your
if you
feet
got
and if
socks
they're
on?
if they're crusty.
Fuck with socks. I'm throwing it back without socks. Even if
So
my shit's
you wouldn't
fucked up.
you wouldn't fuck with a dude. You wouldn't fuck with a dude because of his feet.
No, niggas don't show their feet either, though. You're
No, but
right.
if you saw his feet and his feet was fucked up, is that?
That's how boomerang. I know that. I know that one.
Hammer time.
I know that one. See, that's how Tamara's feet look.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
all
Don't
right.
do
So
that.
what? I'll
All
tell it to
right.
her face.
You know what? I
asking
cannot
about how
deal with
she
a
doing.
man. I cannot deal with a man that has ashy,
Knuckles
like them ashy feet
and knuckles.
and them toes.
When you rub them together.
Maybe it reminds me of my dad's feet. And
Ew.
I was like, I will asked my mom, like, what the fuck?
Why you
like,
dealing with
help
his
him out.
feet
Like,
like
why?
that?
You gotta,
why-
a man,
you gotta
has to
take
get
care of your
pedicures
man.
for
You gotta
sure.
let him know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
this. Let me help you out. Like, shit. Ooh, I'm having nightmares right now. But anyways, so like Ashanti and Nelly, you know, they spin the block. Would y'all ever spin the block?
No.
Like go back to
Nope.
somebody that
That
we used to
particular
fuck with.
situation or just
Sure
period?
won't.
If I was Ashanti,
That particular situation
No,
or just period?
Period.
Just period.
you know, as I'm getting older, you know, it's a no. It really
You
is
go
a no.
this way. Hell no.
I'm agreeing with him.
Yeah.
No time here. What about you, babe?
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. You're,
I
you're a
believe
man.
I've had to learn it's a waste of time. What it is my ego, though.
Yeah.
I like when they start coming back, crawling and shit, saying sorry, and that's what it is. That it gets me every time. Now I don't stay in it, but I will listen to it. I'll listen to the initial phone call, or
I
them
ain't
bagging and
listening
shit like
to
that.
shit.
And then after that, you know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
I'm a bit of a sucker for somebody
I
saying it
feel
was
it.
wrong. And
I
sorry
feel
and
it.
shit. But I won't stay with you. I won't go
I
back
think
to
that's.
you.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like that's
Hell no.
annoying to me. Like why? You have your chance and now you're done.
yeah.
I have
Hear it.
never
That's
spin the block. I have never entertained the listening. I'm gonna cut you short right there because it's all an act. Like, especially if you know it, especially if it was like a certain time period that you was with that person too.
Oh, okay.
I can't, and that's when I become mean as fuck. And niggas are, you're so mean. You won't even give me a chance. Hell no, you had your chance. You fucking blew it. That's a wrap, buddy. Sorry.
Buddy.
Everyone wants what they can't have anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but especially if he left you for someone that was like, you know, like why, and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
doesn't happen.
I can never like my thing is going back is because it's just like people know immediately. I believe now you guys may disagree, but I believe that people know immediately when this is the one for me. This is the one that I want to spend the rest of my life with. I
Even if they're
never
married.
want to lose this person. They know right away. Right away. So if you fuck up the first time, it really is a done deal because when you know right away that this is something that I don't want to fuck up, you don't fuck up.
Don't fuck it up.
You know what I
Why
mean?
do y'all really
you
believe
know right
that?
away.
What?
Y'all
You
really
know.
believe that you're gonna know
At the
somebody
same
right
time,
away? And
men-
then-
You're
will
gonna know.
fuck up.
You're gonna know that this is different. This is special,
I don't believe that at all.
Men like
and that's
double
why
backing. Men
50%
like
of marriages end in divorce.
I've been there
Because
too.
it's like people don't believe. No, people don't believe that that is a real feeling, and so they settle for 50% of that, and that ends in, well, I'm going apart. You're going apart. You know what I mean? When it's real, and you know from the very beginning, like, I want to know this person when they're 20 years from now, 50 years from now. I want to know who this person is at that point in their
That
lives.
is true.
I don't
but
just wanna know this
also,
person right now.
It can be wrong at the same time because if you're with someone for a long time, it can start off like you're meshed together. You know this is your person. But as time passes, people can grow apart.
sure can.
People change. Sometimes there's something that traumatic happens to change a person, and that fucks up some shit.
But it's like, of course, people change, but you should like the person as they change.
You know, maybe
but
you
sometimes
should,
they don't
but
change for the good.
Life really happens.
But
for
that's
real,
why
though.
I
Like, we
feel
have these
like what I'm
rules,
saying
but-
is in the beginning, you know that there's a possibility. There's a red flag. There's something that lets you know, like, this probably is not gonna,
But
I'm
even-
not gonna 24 hours of the day be in love with this person. You know what I mean?
Even if you don't mesh well, like psychologically, you still want to fuck. That's the crazy thing. You still want some dick. Like, I don't want to deal with you, but get me dick and get out.
Drop the dick off and leave.
Okay.
How do we get there?
Does that detach? Can I?
But it's crazy because women are now being men.
Tim made it seem so loving and just
See?
have me like this.
I
like,
believe
ooh,
in
and then
that.
here
I
you
believe
go.
in
All right,
that.
we get-
Change.
Give me
The
the
ones.
dick.
We switch positions.
I believe in the
Girls and
ones.
guys.
I believe there's the ones.
For
I
sure.
don't believe there's one.
The ones, plural.
Yeah, I don't
she
believe
says.
there's
Right.
one.
No,
I believe you
yeah,
get the
for
ones.
sure, for
You
sure.
can't
Get packages.
Yeah, I believe
For
we have
sure.
plenty of soulmates.
Like there are soulmates that don't work out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there are
Those
soulmates
type
that
of
I'm like, I'm
soulmates.
supposed to spend
man,
this
those type of
portion of my
soulmates.
life with this person and then move on. You know, it don't have to be divorce or anything bad like that, but
You had your time.
you had your time and it was special.
That goes into another topic.
Oh my God.
Damson, Idris, what is it, Idris and Lori
Idris?
Harvey.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Lord.
Tim, like how you said, there's a time limit. It seems like Lori Harvey has.
She has a
1 year
hard time limit. Yeah,
limit.
she has a hard time limit
And
where
it's
she's
like-
got to go. She got to
Like,
run
if they don't
off.
propose to her in a year, she's
She's
out.
got to run off.
But how do we know?
Is she looking for
did
marriage?
She run
I
off?
think so.
No.
You don't
I
think
think
so?
no one.
Absolutely
who has proposed
not.
To her?
I think all these men would have proposed
No,
to her.
have they proposed to her?
I don't know.
But you know the millionaire
Well,
matchmaker.
they-
She's not dating them that long.
But the millionaire matchmaker said it takes 6 months
Well,
for
she-
a man to want to marry you. It's
She dated
between
Michael B.
6
Jordan
months
for
and
like a year and a half.
And it takes 6 months to a year for a man to want to marry you. And between that time, if he don't, she's probably like, if you don't propose to me in that time, you're done. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the vibe she's giving. It's not about the lang ain't good. It's like, where's my ring? I'm out. Because she probably does have a lot of suitors,
Yeah.
But she's gonna just get fucked by all of them. But guys who want to marry you won't take 3 or
I think
4
she's
years.
doing the fucking low key. She is fucking these niggas. She is fucking these niggas. I just have never seen anything like it.
Strap on, or
Maybe, I don't know.
It seems like
Shit.
they're like really like I don't know if they're broken up about it. I don't know.
Well, this guy
They
apparently,
look so in love.
Thank you.
All of them. That's why I'm like, damn.
apparently,
Oh, wow.
this
like
guy
the
was the first
story.
guy to actually break it off with her. Normally, I heard Idris, yeah, like he broke it off with her. It wasn't like
lying.
that's what they said.
For what? Did you
I
hear?
don't know.
You heard that.
I
Them British
did. I
guys
heard
don't
that.
like no
Did you
ghetto
hear
shit.
that?
No, I will say
You
that
didn't hear that?
firsthand. Them
I
British
wouldn't
guys
believe
do
that.
not want no hood ghetto nothing.
Yes, they do.
You don't know. She might.
They
be
want
doing, she
whatever
might be-
they want. Whatever
she
we
might be doing
want
the
here in
cracker back in
America.
front of us, but behind the scenes she might be Carisha. You don't know. They could throw that. She might flip and
Switch it
flop.
up.
Because she
think
got
so?
Steve Harvey as a dad. She bring out the hood at some point. She can't be Becky all day. Like I'm sure she throws in a little ghetto. And he probably was like, I don't know about this. Them British guys do not want you to say nothing black. They don't even say the N word.
Do you guys did you hear when Dub C was gonna be his dialogue coach, right?
Oh yeah.
And then he came to pick him up and he was like, what the hell?
Who?
Took him.
Dub C out of
Dub C
all
took
people?
Damson Idris. Yeah, I guess he, for Snowfall, he needed
Oh,
to teach
okay,
him like the
okay.
slang and
Slang
everything.
words
So I guess Dub C came out of nowhere and then
Dub
picked him
C?
up and he was like just like hardcore, get in the car, nigga. And then took him to Popeyes and he was just like he was frantic, like, oh my God. Like he never been in a situation like that. And I think that shit if I could be a fly on the wall.
I need to know what
like,
part
this-
of London is he from, because he just seems too corny for.
He does, but in Snowfall, he's
so
hardcore.
cool.
That's
He's
why
so
I'm
cool.
like,
Makes him such a good actor.
Well,
that's
yeah.
a good actor.
Yeah.
It really does.
I'm gonna need you to pass them grades down here. 'cause
I'm
I
making
see
him
the
look really
vibes.
good.
But
That's why.
they say
Nobody
British
else needs
actors
it.
are the best actors.
Yeah, because what is the other one? That's that fine dark skin one.
Oh, the one that was in
What
the
the
Tay
hell?
Diggs
What is his
I said, yeah,
name?
before I knew I had
What is
it.
that fun? He's married to a British woman too.
the one that was in what's the show? All American?
No.
He's British too.
There's another British guy.
The All American guy.
Skin.
Which one?
No, he's not.
The main character.
Is who?
The main character, the young football player
Yeah,
in
yeah,
All American.
chocolate.
He is British. He's
I did
British
not
as
know
hell.
that.
The older black guy.
No, I'm talking about the main character that
the
stars
son?
opposite.
The
Yes,
Idris
son by
Elba.
the s-
that stars opposite of Tay Diggs.
Right.
He's
Oh,
British.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
If you hear him talk in interviews, he
That's,
sounds.
I think
yeah.
he's
Oh, okay.
sexy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you're on set talking this way, and then you're like, "Hello, mate."
No, the Paisa.
Hello,
The Paisa accent on a black guy is
Mike. I
better.
don't think that's British. It's Mike.
Australian.
Yeah,
oh my
right.
God.
The Paisa accent on a black guy is way better. Trust me.
Wait, what?
Mm.
The
Let me read
Paisa,
this
the little
comment.
Jose accent
Chase the
on a
dice.
black guy, them
Bring
Cuban,
several
Puerto
partners
Rican.
to
Afro
find
Latino.
meant to
It's
be
so
with.
much better.
I don't like
It
that.
is.
I don't like
that.
that.
A black man who can
Honest?
speak a little Spanish is not bad. I ain't
it's
gonna lie. That's
so much better.
a black dude that can speak
A
Spanish.
Paisa accent on a black guy is better than a London accent. Trust
I like
me.
the London accent.
Oh no,
I do.
No,
No.
London
That's what
accent
I
is like
like.
this.
absolutely not a London accent.
Paisa accent.
Girl, I can't.
Trust me, guys. I did my
Shit.
research.
I would get
In the
irritated.
field.
I would get irritated with like a UK accent. I would get
I would
annoyed
irritate it too.
really quickly. You know, unless
their
they were like
slang is
super
so
fine
weird.
and super just laid back. But Most,
You said
British
Idris
people are
Elba.
like,
We could stay with that. That's it.
oh yeah, now I could listen to
See,
Idris.
that's so sexy.
I could listen to Idris.
I love accents.
But most of them
and
don't
voices.
sound like
I
Idris
pay-
Elba.
I pay a lot of attention to voices.
What about a Texas accent?
I like it.
I don't mind a little southern accent now.
What about a Memphis
not
accent?
that one.
I don't mind that one either. Give me a little South Carolina, a little North Kakalaki.
Put your
That
glass.
sounds like you about to get lynched.
I
No,
was just
that's not
asking
even
about a
funny.
Memphis
I don't
accent.
care.
I love it. I love it. I love accents. I love it.
Yeah.
Not that Texas one.
What?
Like a
What?
cowboy accent? No.
Oh, you
I
tripping.
couldn't. I'll be laughing. I'm like, what? Say it again.
Uh-huh. And they'll say it again on your ass and do it again
We
too.
ain't doing that shit around here. Around where?
Around where?
Around here.
I'm from the
Twin,
valley.
twin, twin.
Okay.
Nigga.
I'm near with the.
You gonna get smacked.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about in relationships people do some things. Your antennas go up or whatever. So there's a little question going around. What happened the first time that you went through somebody's phone? Have y'all been through a man's phone, a woman's phone, anybody's phone?
Never.
I'll never do it again.
Never
Oh
in
my
my
God.
life.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Should I just talk about this?
Yes.
Talk
we
about
want
it.
to
Yes.
know.
Come on, Shauna,
What
tell us.
happened, Shauna, when you went through your man's phone?
What did you do? We need to know.
I don't know, because I don't even remember. This happened a long time ago. I was married at the time, but anyways. We was like separated, but we was trying to get back together. But anyway, we was laying down and he was asleep. And I went through his phone. Like, his phone be going off. So listen to this. He's deaf in his left ear. So he would sleep on the right and he couldn't hear. So then like his shit would be ding, ding, ding. And I'm like, bro, like he's stupid, just knocked out. So I would just, okay, and just go through the shit. And then I seen like he cheated on me, like, you know. And then
Well, y'all was separated though, or no?
well, we was, no, because we was still married. And, and then he was
okay,
at the house that night. Like we was,
Oh, okay.
so whatever. But anyway, yeah, that happened, and then I took the phone. I ran outside, and I was going through the phone the whole time. And I was running outside. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm just
That
running.
sounds like my story.
And he chasing me down the street, and you know, I'm like, no, I'm about to finish it. You know,
Full speed?
I don't even remember. And when I was done with it, then I threw it.
At this point,
but-
why is he chasing you? Like, fuck
I
it,
know,
just
because
let
I
her-
already, and then I remember, like, before I kicked him, that's how I woke him up. 'Cause he was
Oh,
asleep. I was
wow.
like, Cause don't play
It's
me.
hard to
Don't
hold
play
it in
me.
when you see it. Yeah.
Well, that
What
was
about-
my husband.
What
the
happened
hell?
when you went through a phone?
I threw it and broke it and hit him with a broomstick.
See, we got crazy stories. Like
That's the Mexican in you, huh?
Right.
The broomstick.
And he thought I was crazy. And I hopped out of bushes, all kinds of shit. And at that point, it was just like, is it even worth it? Because the other women know that you're there.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
yeah.
taunt you almost.
Oh, exactly.
Because
exactly.
he done told the woman,
Yep.
oh, she crazy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and So it's
Yeah,
like
she do this
you
and she
feed
do that.
into the lies he tells her by acting out over it.
Right.
But one time, I actually was out at a club with him, and this girl was like swooning, like licking her lips. So I was like, okay, we gonna see who could pull more. I literally was in the corner with like 10 guys watching me, and he came and was like, get over here. So I was like, exactly, girls. Show him who could do worse.
That's right.
Women, we could do worse.
That's
You
right.
think you can run off with a bitch? I'm
Yeah.
gonna run off with all your friends and your daddy.
And the bitch. that
And
you-
your daddy.
And the bitch.
I'll pull the nigga and the bitch.
The
I'll
bitch
pull them
he's
all.
trying to
Come on,
talk
let's get it.
to.
Period. boo.
Seriously.
That's when I
Yeah.
realized the power that we have
Yeah.
over just being in the corner, like.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm shy.
We both gonna do it.
What about you,
And I'm gonna be
Tim?
honest about it.
You ever went through anybody's phone?
Never.
Never.
anyone went through your phone?
Not to my recollection. No.
Must be nice.
No.
What about
I've-
you, Amir? I know you went through a phone or two.
Yeah, for sure.
And what happened?
And then I gotta go.
Where you going?
I suppose I double booked.
Tell us about the phone.
Okay.
I double booked.
Felicia
About
said,
the
tell us
phone. We
about
want
the
to know
phone.
about the
I
phone.
double booked. It was my husband, as a matter of fact. And yeah, he right, always them motherfuckers. My ex at this point in time, but no, he always out of town or out of the country for work or whatever, and he used to always get upset about me having friends in the work that I do. Right, so entertainer, right, artist, right. So I'm, most of people that are around me are men, producers, managers, musicians, blah blah blah. So I was like, we got to change that rule in the very beginning. I said we got to change that rule because I'm not going to be able to keep that because I'm going to have camaraderie with the people that I work with. I'm not going to disrespect you. You're my king. But, you know, we got to not, let's be real. We live in life.
Yeah.
All the time he would like, he don't talk to nobody. I'm like, please, you have camaraderie at work.
Yeah.
You know, I worked in corporate America too once upon a time. So I understand that we communicate with each other.
Okay, get to the point where you went through this phone.
So he kept talking like he didn't never done nothing. He was out of town while he was telling me this. Like he was like out of town. Like, no, I never did nothing. I ain't never had a friend. And I was like, because he got mad because I was on the phone with my musician friend that was breaking up with his wife, and I was consoling him. And he's like, "How the fuck you do? How y'all get that close?" So I'm like, I'm just stopping this nigga from crying. He's, you know, breaking down. He's like, da, da, da. So I said, oh, so you ain't got nobody you talk to. You out of town right now. There's nobody that's came to work with you that you don't talk to.
Nah.
He's like, no, nobody. I says, you're not even human. So you're just saying you don't even fucking breathe, right? He's like, yeah. He comes home, I think that following night, and his phone was
ding,
chiming.
ding, 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 ding.
Now now when I looked at it, it wasn't nothing. The what was dinging wasn't nothing. It was like emails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as I kept digging, because I was in there,
It was like, I'm already in there, so don't mind if I
so
do.
on the like text messages, it was like who he was on the trip with, the work people that he was on the trip with. One of the ladies, she was an older lady, but one of the ladies, she was all in his grill, like, hey, I want to bring my food over to your hotel room because they're changing my rooms and I want to make sure that my food don't get hot. So can I come to your room and put my food in your refrigerator?
Hell no.
This nigga said, yeah.
Oh.
Opened the door for her and everything. Then the next night, hey, are you coming out? I know you're doing
I
homework.
got some desserts.
Are you coming? Are you coming out? Hey, when you pick me up for work tomorrow. Also, y'all riding together. Oh, when you pick me up from work tomorrow. I mean, it was a whole thing. And apparently they were friends. They were accustomed to having camaraderie with each other. And
Okay, so
Huh?
they were just riding to work. So
they were riding to work, which if he had been forthcoming about all this, I wouldn't have been mad about, right?
Right, but he
the
didn't.
fact that he was hiding it and making it sound like he
And you
just
had
didn't
to
do
find out.
Yeah,
Right.
he just didn't do human shit, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, come on now. So if you're gonna hide that, then there must be something else to it.
Yeah.
You know, and so it was just a lot. Like, you know, this was his friend. Like they had been
Yeah.
this
Was
what
there
they
more-
do.
Was there more to it?
I didn't see more to it, but I got him up out of bed and was like, nah, motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
I know how you do.
and it was like, I was like, I bet not have nothing either. I took it all the way. He was on his knees, please, baby.
Remember, please.
I was like, no, we going to the doctor tomorrow. We're running tests because I better not have nothing. I did go to the extreme, but I went there to let him know, like, man, like, don't play with me. Like, this is what we think when y'all do sneaky shit like this or whatever. So,
Right.
yeah.
We always go the
Yeah.
whole extent, like you done slept, you done
Yep.
fucked, you
Yep.
done did all this shit.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Right.
Well,
you might as well just be
I-
a polygamy state because
no, I don't like
I don't
sharing.
know.
I'm sorry, I don't like sharing.
I don't.
I'm gonna tell my little story. My story was funny as hell, and
Going through somebody's phone?
yeah, and I don't like doing that. I believe in
That's a lie.
privacy. No, that's true. I
think
believe in
everybody-
privacy, you know, but and if I have to go through your phone, then I don't want to
don't
deal
want
with you. I don't want
Yeah.
to deal with you.
That's
Low-key.
anxiety central,
And
bruh.
if I
Yeah.
feel, and you know, I have like very strong intuitions. So if I'm doing shit like that, it's something that's like, you know what, bitch, you better. Some trying to be like, bitch, look, you know, every time that I've done something like that or some shit, I done found some shit
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was like crazy.
Yeah.
So one night, this fool, my ex, he was drunk. I actually kind of got him drunk because I was like, he gonna be sound asleep. He was knocked out asleep, and I waited. I was like, ooh, let me get the phone. And it was crazy. It was like the Lord was sending me. The Lord was willing, because how the fuck do I broke the code.
You just thought about some random shit and did it?
It was like one of those, what do you do? The synchronized where you got to do the shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You
and
really-
I cracked that fucking code, and I was like, the Lord said, go ahead and continue. The Lord said, go on now. You done got this far. Let's do it. So I was like, oh shit. I went in the bathroom, locked the door, and I was like, I was in there for about an hour. Some bitch sitting up there
Hour.
sexting, like sending pictures of her pussy.
Pussy.
Pussy with a vibrator, trying to get him to, you know, and he he was sitting up there texting back, oh, let me see your pussy. I was like, oh, so you Donald Trump nigga. Let me see your pussy nigga. Huh? That's what you doing? But you can't even do shit. Let me not go that way. Okay. So, and then guess what he had the name saved under?
What? Do not answer?
No, sis. I'm like, so this is your sis?
It's always their sis.
And I was like, okay. And then the bitch, she knew about me too because
exactly.
she's, you know,
They
this
always
is
know.
why I go by Sparkle now because I hated that fucking Bye Felicia shit. This bitch talking about Bye Felicia. I wanted to drag.
And they always know. And see, but they want a good man. Every woman want a good man. Some of these hoes out here, man.
Girl.
But how are you okay to be a side chick?
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
And so she was trying to meet up with him, and he was just like basically putting her off. He just wanted to be entertained on the phone and shit. And I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was that. I'm in the bathroom. So I'm like, well, I see this. Let me go on and look up some other shit. So then that's when I found out some other shit that was, I don't even want to talk about that part, but it was something. Okay, the nigga was still married.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Right.
There's no other way I can talk about it. So then I found out the nigga was still
This is
married.
the Virgo.
Yeah, but he didn't even know he was
Virgos are
married
no
because
good,
I
guys.
was playing. I was
Oh.
like talking shit. I'm like, you're probably still married. What? No, I'm not married. But the nigga was texting, hey, can you send me that paperwork that we filed 8 years ago? But she never did it. So
you
was
found
that.
out all of this information going through the see,
Yes.
and then that's
And
why I've never
then-
gone through anybody's phone ever.
So I was like,
In my life.
you know,
Oh, you gotta leave?
you.
Oh no.
I gotta be at the studio.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Mariela Sanchez is out the building.
Okay, girl.
Love you guys.
Love you too, baby. So I'm like, you know what? I'd take my evidence because this was a nigga that's like, if you don't see it, he gonna deny it until like the end of the death. So I did my
actually have people.
screenshots and then
That's sad. That's sad.
I did my screenshots. I went in there to wake his ass up. I'm like, oh, your sis is calling. He's like, what? What sis? Nigga, yo sis. This your sister, right?
That's so
no,
sad.
I don't know. Like he was still trying to deny the shit, and I was like, man, get
After
the
you
fuck
got
up.
caught.
Yes.
So do you
After you done caught pussy pics, was it pastrami lips or?
It was the girl looked horrible. She looked ratchet.
do you come back from that? Did you guys end
Let
up
me
making
tell you what
amends after that?
happened. Let me tell you what happened. So then the argument moves downstairs. This is early in the morning. And then he's trying to plead his case. No, still denying the shit. And I'm like, what? I don't know how it happened, but I jumped on top of the kitchen table and it was like long. And I took like a running start and I tried to like jump kick him in the head. And I'll be doing some crazy stuff. That's why, especially with that person, it was a real toxic situation. Then after that, I was like, I'm out of here. I jump in the car. He jumps in his car, cuts me off on another block. So I get out the car. I still had the phone. I'm almost just like you, running. This nigga's a linebacker.
Still had the phone.
I still had the phone. He's chasing me like a linebacker down the fucking street. And so I was like, shit, I threw the phone in the tree. And I didn't know what else to do. I was like, ah! And I kept running. And it's like, but after that, I did come back from that and try to, work on it and stuff because we did have a kid together.
So sad.
And it was a waste of my fucking time. And that's why
Yeah,
I
I
was
feel
like, I would
like-
never waste my fucking time ever again.
Ladies,
Yeah.
get you a man with no social media.
No
Absolutely.
baggage. Someone that's really genuine who cares
I'm the sneakiest
about you.
It's just not interested in being social. What do you
Yeah, like,
get
why
you
you
get
gotta-
your job
But
and
you know
you
what
do
it
You need to be
what you need to
entertained,
do
like,
All these
and
women
come
would
on
stop sending
home.
people in relationships their pussy pics.
It's
'Cause
a
even
game.
though I liked a married man, I never
Social
showed him my
media
pussy.
is a dating
I
app.
never
It
showed him my
doesn't-
pussy. I
But
never
these
showed the married guy
women
my pussy,
want
guys.
men that are taken
My
now.
word. I had shown him my titties, but I never showed him my
But you're
pussy.
still talking to him, like damn, like
But
you
showing
can't-
your whole hole is a whole nother level.
I'm choking.
Your booty and your pussy hole is different. Titties, that's easy. I could show these titties right now.
show him. And there we have it. See, I'm about to do
Alrighty
OnlyFans right now.
then.
I'm about to go and do it.
Censor those out, Tony, please. I know Instagram about to kick me out.
Yo, you're live.
That's
I
why
know.
you
I
be
hope I
getting
don't
kicked
get.
out now.
I hope I don't get blocked.
How many people was watching?
Not a lot.
Somebody said I had, but you just
I'm
deal
gonna
with what
cut
you
that
see.
into my little snippets.
Okay, well, somebody said, yeah, they have gone through somebody's phone, but you just deal with what you see afterwards. For me personally,
How
I
could you be
can
calm about
never, I cannot account for myself once I've seen something in your,
Right.
like once I've seen concrete evidence.
Yeah.
It's something different for me to like wonder if that's what you're doing, but to know,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That full on Aries
Yeah.
fire sign is gonna come out of me, and I just can't be responsible for my actions from that point on.
And then if you do forgive them for that shit, it's always it was always in my head like, oh, so this nigga.
And
in
he
the
was
middle of the
white,
night?
huh? Both you guys have white guy stories.
Why you always gotta do that?
No,
just
this
saying.
one.
Yeah,
It's
what's
It's
this?
not just a
Something
black
we
and
do.
white thing. It's a man thing. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
That
not
is true.
Asian, black, white. Man.
Yeah, it's a man
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's they all.
They,
all
you said they all.
Well, I don't cheat.
You a lie.
That's,
No, I'm joking. I don't know.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
I don't. I've never
You don't?
cheated ever,
That's good.
ever.
You a lie.
I'm not
What was your
lying.
longest relationship?
Off and on? Can I do
No,
off
no,
and
off
on?
and on. You gotta say like
Um,
you gotta do straight.
All right. I would say like honestly, this probably sounds bad, but like 2 years.
Oh,
That
not
doesn't
bad.
sound bad.
So you
Oh,
didn't cheat in
okay.
those whole 2 years.
Hell no.
That's good.
Because
It is-
I don't want. I know how I would feel if somebody cheated on me.
Right.
So I would never. I
Aries are
couldn't.
crazier than Pisces.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
That
that's
March,
good.
April vibe
And,
is-
you know, it's in the way how the world is today, like with social media and the shit they show, they promote motherfuckers just polygamy. Like everybody want to have like 10 girls and all this shit. Like what the
I don't
fuck?
like
you can't
that.
even satisfy 10 girls. Why
But
would
did you see that
want
video
10?
of that guy who was like, I fucked 9 girls in a day? And
Yes.
it's like, and then there was another guy who was like, I can't get hard for my girl 3 times a day, but I can fuck 10 bitches in a day,
No, he said he can fuck 3 bitches back to back.
but can't give his girl a back-to-back dick.
Right.
I'm like, that don't
Like,
make no
why?
sense. Why would you be turned off by your?
Can I get a grade?
Maybe you need a different girl.
Pass the grade.
I don't know. But we're
Pass
wise.
the grapes like we used to do.
To come in here and say, why do
You
you,
know
have to fuck
what?
all those bitches in one day?
That's what we're gonna do. Why, men,
Fellas,
email us, DM us, and we want to hear from you. Why is it just so essential that you have more than one woman? Is it, one woman isn't fulfilling all your needs, so you have to have a woman that does this, a woman that does that? You never found the woman that's a whole package? Like, what is it? We want to know. We
yeah,
just-
but they call Brittany Renner all the whore because she
Yeah.
fucked 2 guys, 3 guys in a day.
But these
but
men,
men
can
can
do
go
it, and they
to-
get, hey, yeah.
you know what? Who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite artist that when they put out a song,
I'm
you
gonna listen to it.
you have to figure out
Don't ask her that because he's ratchet.
who
as
is it?
fuck.
Tell me.
he
Yo,
is
just
Bag Yo?
That's
just
I
one
like
name.
his
Just one
music.
name.
So who's your favorite?
I have a few like
Okay,
No, just give me the first one that comes to your head.
I like me some Drake.
All right, so Drake. So Drake.
I like
so
Moneybag Yo.
Okay,
He
but
does talk about
I do
fucking
like
multiple
Moneybag.
bitches.
Yeah.
That's-
He definitely is a fuckboy.
Okay, so when Drake puts out a record, right? You don't really ask like, do I like how he dressed it up? Do I like the cover of it? Like, no, you jump right in, right?
I jump right in and I critique because I don't like all his.
So I
songs.
feel like that's how it is with guys. Like when it
Yeah.
comes to like trying out new, it's like opening up the rapper to the CD for the first time. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
what is this gonna be? It's
That's
like
just
Christmas.
disgusting.
It's like Christmas.
it's like Chris.
Oh, I think that's what I would say.
When we find the right dick, we want to stay with it. We don't want to hop around. That's
That's
why.
what's so
But
different.
And that's a lie.
No, some guys be
No.
like the poom poom ain't all the same. Then why try
We
it?
gotta wrap this up though, but this is good. I like it.
If poom poom ain't the same, why do you want it all? That's the
because they
question.
want different flavors of it.
How is it a flavor if it ain't always good and some of it smells?
Wait.
Mine never did, but I'm just saying.
Smells. Wait a minute. You done
I've
took it
heard.
to a whole.
What
other
smells?
places.
What smells?
Poom poom.
The poom
Some,
poom?
some,
Oh.
some girls.
Y'all both
Not
got
me.
lipstick
I've
on your
never.
Doesn't lipstick?
You got lipstick too. Everybody got a mirror lipstick.
We got lipstick all over you. It's you kissing us.
Amira came by and kissed us. I get blamed for every damn thing. That's why we gotta go. I'm
Welcome
tired
to
of
my
y'all.
world.
I have had enough of you guys. You guys are watching Champagne Party, but let
Shout out to
everybody know.
Mexico.
Let everybody know where they can. Wait, Shauna. Let everybody know where they can find you. Okay.
You can find me on Instagram at sportybarbie, sporty_BH. It's right there.
Yeah,
Like
Barbie with an
RBIE.
H.
Yes.
She said, "Wait a minute, Tim. Where you at?
Till
with
next
it?
time.
Where they gonna find you?
Nowhere.
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 But it says right there, Timothy
What?
Harris.
All right. Well, I guess you can find me there.
Okay. And Sophie, where are they gonna find you soon?
On OnlyFans.
No, I can't do that.
You better make that
Only
money.
on
I'm
Instagram.
gonna
Wait a
make
minute.
one. I'm making one.
After what the fuck you
You
just showed
seen
me?
Slink's OnlyFans?
Oh my God.
Girl, okay, you can find me at. I don't even want to go there.
Oh my God.
Champagne Party _ This is Champagne Party. We are in LA, babe. Well, actually, we're in Burbank.
We're going to
but-
Philippe's birthday party.
No.
I'm not.
Bye.
So now